Welcome back to Your Road to Home, a podcast that takes you beyond your front door here in the Carbon Valley, where we help you meet local business leaders, business owners, and maybe even your neighbor. Today, we're picking up Michelle Phelan, who is the community liaison for the St. Vrain Education Foundation. She's dancing in the parking lot.
Yeah, she's totally dancing in the parking lot.
Waiting to hop in. And we can't wait to share her story with you.
And she is a hoot, and you will be glad to meet her. Hi, Miss Michelle.
Hello, ladies.
How are you?
I am great. I am so excited to be here with you all.
We were getting tongue-tied. St. Vrain Valley Education? St. Vrain Valley Schools Education Foundation.
Yeah, St. Vrain Valley
Okay.
Schools Education Foundation, because we support all the schools in St. Vrain.
Awesome. I think I might have 3 or 4 bloopers on that leading up to this, but that's okay.
That's okay. A lot of people do. It. Many people just call the Education Foundation for short, and that's how we refer to it. So, but yeah, it's for all the schools in the St. Vrain Valley schools, and we're the foundation.
Yeah, so this is Michelle Phelan, community liaison. So tell us what you do. What does a community liaison do?
Oh, wow. Some days I feel like I do a lot in the community, and that's how that name came about. So it's a little bit of community outreach, volunteers, community outreach, getting individuals, organizations, and businesses involved, a lot of business development, and just we want our community to be involved in our schools, and they can do that through the Education Foundation. So I get to be out in the community a lot.
Right, so you're looking for volunteers, looking for people to partner with the Education Foundation?
Yes, volunteers. We have several programs. We do scholarships. We need people to read scholarships. We do teacher grants. We need people to look at grants and review them, and we do that all through volunteers. Supplies for Success, packing backpacks for 5,000 students. We need volunteers to do that.
So that's kind of what's the up and coming one, or you've closed Supplies for Success?
We are finishing up with Supplies for Success. It's a great program. We partner with organizations, volunteers, and we purchase school supplies for students in a financial need for every school. So I reach out to every school and ask them what backpacks, what school supplies, how many students are going to need it. They tell us how many students need backpacks that can't otherwise get it. So we put that together. We purchase school supplies wholesale, and we do that because your dollar, you can buy 1 notebook. Your dollar to me, when I'm buying that many things, that's 3 notebooks. So very different than it has been before. But we put that program together with volunteerism and great organizations that want to help students in a financial need. We pack them at a school, we box them up, and then the school district's warehouse team, who are phenomenal, they deliver it out to all 55 plus schools.
Oh, wow.
So, but we had over 200 volunteers coming in and out for about 7 days, sorting, packing, setting up, putting things in boxes, wrapping big boxes to get them out to our schools. So those will go out towards the end of July. They'll be at all the schools by the time they do back to school nights and the office is open.
So just to touch on that, Supplies for Success, formerly known as Crayons to Calculators,
Yes.
which probably what most of the community knows that program as, correct?
Yes. We just changed that name. If you think about it, it's been a while since we've given out calculators. So there's numerous supplies that are in there besides crayons. There's pencils, notebooks, scissors, glue, and we haven't given out calculators in so long. We're so lucky to be in this school district. Students are 1-to-1 iPad. Their calculators are already there. So yeah, so we can focus on other needs, and we want all students to be successful.
What's the best way for somebody to get involved with that, whether they want to volunteer or possibly donate? Or
Yes, well, you can still donate. This program is an effort that's all year long with organizations. I'm always looking for volunteers. All they need to do is go on our website or contact me. There's a volunteer slot right there that you can just hit and sign up for even next year. And then to donate to the program, you can donate directly to the Education Foundation anytime. But your dollar goes to supplies that we can help every single student. And what's so great about it is we have so many students that come and volunteer for this program.
That's awesome.
They're in that gym, they're packing. I remind those students all the time, when you get back to school, either look to the front of you, behind you, to the left or the right. One of those students is getting a backpack that you packed. So it's very powerful to be in there and to see that, how people are so interested in supporting programs like this.
That's awesome.
So it's money that you want when people give, because
At this time,
you
yes.
purchase.
Yes, that
COVID
we
kind of
purchased.
changed that a little bit, right?
We used to go around and collect supplies, which was great. And we would have different organizations that you could put a box in, and we would collect supplies. But unfortunately, the community, they would give us things that we couldn't use, that wasn't needed, or wasn't going to be equitable for every single student. So we wanted to make sure it's a little more streamlined, very much more equitable, and we can do that through the power of large purchasing. So, but donations anytime, these helps support these programs all year long.
So there's no number. It's not like you don't give a set amount. It's like if there's a need,
No.
you deliver a backpack.
Yes. We're very fortunate right now. The community organizations have come together. The schools for total asked for 5,084 backpacks and school supplies.
Wow.
We were able to make that happen. But as you know, programs, there's continual costs. So even though it's ended, we still need to keep purchasing. We still need to keep thinking about the program going forward. So we were working on this program while people were getting ready to end school year. I was already thinking about the start of 2024, 2025. Yeah, so it's a great program. This is where a lot of our organizations come out in force. They really want to volunteer and help the community, especially with those with a need.
Right. Yeah, 5,000 backpacks. That's incredible.
Yes.
How many schools?
We have over 55 schools and programs, and this includes, of course, our schools in Carbon Valley, schools in Meade, schools in Longmont, Niwot, Lyons, Erie. So it's all the schools in St. Vrain Valley. But in Carbon Valley, there's needs there too. So we delivered we will be delivering over 500 backpacks just to the students only in Carbon Valley.
Wow. That's
And is it
amazing.
only elementary schools?
Nope, it's elementary schools, middle schools, and also the K through 8 schools, as well as there's a preschool in Carbon Valley called Spark. So yeah, we packed backpacks for preschoolers too. Yeah, and your high schoolers. So Frederick High School, yeah, we're delivering backpacks to them as well.
So if you need a backpack, you just talk to someone at the office, or
At
what do
the
you do there?
office. What's so great about this area, St. Vrain schools are really focused on, every school is its own community, but it's all very intertwined. But we don't want people who already have a financial hardship to have to travel somewhere else to get their backpack and school supplies.
Right.
They're going to go to their own school. So when the schools open up, they can call the office and find out, do I need to come there and get it, or are they going to do it on, like, say, back to school night? And your schools will communicate that to all the students, and their families. So we're just so lucky. I've heard in other areas, they say, oh, we've got backpacks and school supplies, but you need to come all the way over here.
Right.
In St. Vrain Valley schools, the way it works is we get it to the school, we get it to the community. So Carbon Valley students who have that need, they are going to go to their school in Carbon Valley, and they can get their backpacks and school supplies.
That is amazing. What a huge need you guys are filling with that.
Yes, and we just want our students to be successful, and if that is one way that the foundation can help support students, that's what we're going to do. So we've been very lucky to have this program for many years.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What do your scholarship programs look like?
Oh my gosh, that is a fun and amazing program. Right now our business manager, Tammy Palombo, she oversees our scholarship program. So we work with people in the community, organizations who want to support graduating St. Vrain students, and they will apply for scholarships starting in like the December timeframe to January, and then we close them in March. Then we have volunteers that come, review scholarships, and then we award the scholarships to those students. So, and we do the awarding in May of each year, and it's just so rewarding to see those students receive funding that is going to help them in post-secondary education. That doesn't matter if it's a 2-year, a 4-year, vocational, or trade school.
That's
We have
awesome.
scholarships for all of that. So, yeah, again, if it's going to help students, and we're all about student success and teacher excellence, so the student success, we want to help our students, and that's how we partner with St. Vrain Valley Schools.
How many scholarships do you give in the Carbon Valley area?
Not to just Carbon Valley, it's all over.
Right,
So
but in the Carbon Valley, how many? Because there's like an award with the chamber, right?
yes, well,
To
with
award.
the chamber, Carbon Valley Chamber, they give 3 that are from the chamber, but they are to the St. Vrain Valley School recipients. That are,
got it.
they
Okay.
have to be
Okay.
residents in Carbon Valley.
Okay.
So, but we give out way more than that throughout the St. Vrain Valley schools. So we just encourage students to watch that website in that area, because other people that we may not house the scholarship, people want their links and their scholarships on our website because they know the students are going to come looking there. So, and that's okay. Again, that's part of the community effort that we're trying to get people just be involved, just be available for students.
Right. That's great.
So it's fun. It's fun to see the success happen.
Absolutely. What are you seeing with growth in students in the St. Vrain Valley?
Oh my gosh, all over there's growth, but in Carbon Valley, and Kendra, you're a realtor, you're seeing probably a lot of growth, a lot of folks moving into this area.
Absolutely.
It is growing exponentially.
Yes.
So with that, our schools are full, and we're hoping that the growth continues because it's such a vibrant area. And with that, there's going to continue to be growth. So we'll be looking at things, the school district will be looking at things to have other schools here. But that's what's so important, is that this is a growing area.
Yeah.
But most importantly is we want to make sure we're serving the students that are already here.
Right.
And preparing for growth. So being a partner to St. Vrain Valley Schools is what we want to do.
That's
and-
exciting.
And you support the teachers too with the foundation, correct?
Absolutely. It's student success and teacher excellence. So teacher excellence, with that, our teachers are really the way to our students, and we have a great program, Tribute to Teachers, that happens in the spring, where we honor the teachers and we want to tell them how wonderful they are. So we have a great awards program that we do every spring. So, because they're what we want to help with. They're the people that are helping our students. And we also do innovation grants. You know, those grants that we give to teachers, it's because sometimes the best ideas come out of the blue, and teachers like, I've got this great innovative idea, or they've got a great idea for special education, great ideas for mental health, things that they can put in their classroom immediately. So we'll be opening up grant applications in September. They can apply for teacher grants, and we're able to give that and award those teachers some kind of grant that they can use and put right into play in their classroom right away. So we're excited to do that. We have the Eleanor Venture Grant. It's a travel grant. We love that we have teachers every year. They want to go away, maybe somewhere abroad, learn about the culture, the community, bring it back, and then what they do is they bring it back to their classroom, or they can do workshops or seminars about what they lived in their travels.
Oh, wow.
So Eleanor Venture is actually the founder of the Education Foundation. So we honor her with that grant, and we just want teachers to take advantage of that and travel and see what they can bring back to our community.
That's amazing. Do you have teachers who are able to do that each year?
Oh yes,
Oh,
every
man.
year.
That's great.
Yes, so we're very excited. So yeah.
It's a great opportunity. So how did you get started with this position?
Oh, that's the fun part. So, you know what? Being a St. Vrain Valley Schools mom, I have 2 students. So my kids have gone to St. Vrain Valley School since they were in preschool. And what they've done for my own students, academically, extracurricular, sports, and music, I just always have wanted to give back. So right out of the gate in preschool and kindergarten, PTO was the way to go.
Right.
So, and again, it goes back to that community, Carbon Valley, St. Vrain, the community of schools. They want to come together, help their teachers, help their students. So I was a PTO mom for many years. I was PTO president at an elementary school. Then I was a PTO president at a middle school. I participated in something called Leadership St. Vrain, so I got to learn a lot about the district and what they do. And again, seeing my kids' own growth, I wanted to help give back. So I did it for one school, a second school, and now I get to do it for almost 60 schools and programs.
Wow,
So,
that's amazing.
So I was asked about 6 years ago to get out in the community and try to, gather up support, just like I was doing as a PTO mom. So, yeah.
That's very cool.
And then I was a booster mom the last few years. Coordinated a lot of fun things.
Right?
Yeah. But now my focus is to coordinate for all 55 plus schools, different programs and events.
Very cool.
What's your favorite program? Do you have a favorite?
Oh my gosh. They're all fantastic.
Of course.
Yeah.
But what's your favorite one to work on, I guess?
Supplies for Success, in terms of, I'm not going to say it's my favorite, but I think the most rewarding part of it is to see the people come out and volunteer, especially the students. I know some of them are there to get credit or community service credit, but many of them just keep coming back. So I love seeing that part and knowing that we're helping students. I just love that part. But Sunrise Stampede, which is coming on August 10th, that is the best way to see the community come together. It's a run-walk, 5K run-walk with a 1 mile fun run. I love that one because it's outside, it's with the community, and people are doing something to help the community of schools, and that one specifically is for special education and mental health. So that one might be the most fun.
That one is
a lot of fun.
Where's that one at?
That one is at Silver Creek High School.
Okay.
But it supports all the schools, and that one specifically supports teachers. Innovation grants for special education and mental health, as I mentioned.
Very cool.
That one is just fun.
I typically volunteer for that one.
Yes.
So
that's awesome.
yeah, when the kids come out, you need to put your spirit wear on to run for your school.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Maxine's been a phenomenal volunteer for us. If it be the Sunrise Stampede, she's helped out with Supplies for Success. She's helped with the St. Vrain Valley Gala. The foundation is a great way to connect other community like-minded people, especially again in Carbon Valley. They want to help their schools.
Right.
Good schools make great communities, but great communities help to make great schools. And Maxine's always been a great volunteer. I've called her once or twice just to say, come and help. And when you're reaching out to so many people in the community, you want everyone to feel that. You want everyone to feel that energy of like, gosh, this community wants to help our schools.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Back to the PTO really quick. I just wanted to ask you, I know I see
Love it.
well, my kids are at Legacy, that every year they're looking for more people at PTO to hop on board. What message would you give, since you've had so much experience doing that, for anybody who's been on the fence about hopping into PTO? And I'm sure we have a lot of parent listeners right now, so what would you say to them if they were thinking about getting on board?
The great thing about PTOs, I know that if it's PTOs, boosters, high school education foundations, there is so much that you can do. If it be a little bit of time or a lot of time, it's what you can do. If everybody would do a little, a lot would get done.
Right.
And it can be as simple as, hey, we're coordinating teacher conference meals. You might be coordinating it. You just need someone to bring in, drop off some drinks, drop off a bag of chips, just bring something. You may not be able to give all that time, but that coordinator is so appreciative of those volunteers. More than anything, it's so rewarding to help your teachers, and you're helping your students. If it be the fun run, if it be a carnival, a school carnival, I really love that part of it. In fact, as the Education Foundation, we partner directly with the school district, and we work alongside them when they're bringing all the schools in to talk about if it be compliance or how to work with a PTO. I come in along with the Education Foundation, and we try to help them find resources, or some of our partners and sponsors have them come in and talk to PTOs and boosters and let them know how they can help, if it be fundraising, if it be a service. So I've done that every year for the last 5 years. And again, Maxine, I think you've helped me out there too as well. Again, Maxine was there. So, but it's a way so PTOs, boosters, and education foundations can say, who out in the community can help? Everybody wants to help. They just don't always know how to.
Right.
But, at every elementary school, especially the new moms, to the schools, or
Yep.
the new dads are like, how much time is this? It's how much time you can give. So, working with PTOs all these years, best volunteers are the ones that just are going to help you out by bringing something. So,
Right.
yeah.
That's awesome.
So I love it. And it's just great to see parents and guardians just give that support to their schools.
Well, and you meet a lot of your community when you're doing stuff for the schools.
Yeah.
Like, because so many people want to get involved
Right.
Right.
in that aspect.
Right.
Yeah.
In the Carbon Valley area, with all the schools, the high school, which is the Frederick High School, that's Frederick feeder, right to Spark. I mean, there's over 4,000 students that are part of Carbon Valley.
Wow.
So if you want to be part of that, if you want to get to know your community, support your school, you don't even have to have a student in the school. Support your school.
Yeah.
And you will meet so many people in the community. And again, Carbon Valley is a great community to get to know.
It is. We have some awesome people out here for sure.
Yes. Yes.
So if there's a local business listening that hasn't, reached out yet, they can reach out to the Education Foundation. They can reach out directly to you.
Yes.
We'll leave your link, your contact information in the link. Can
Yeah,
we do that?
that'd be great. I'm happy to help them get connected to a school, or if they want to get connected to all the schools in St. Vrain Valley Schools, that's through the Education Foundation. But if they want to get hooked up with a school, maybe support their PTO or local business, we're happy to do that. That's what we're here for. So as we want to be a resource, I want to be the liaison to those businesses to help those schools and to help the community of schools all through St. Vrain.
Right.
Yeah. So it is fun to work for all the schools, to work that effort.
And if someone reached out directly to a school,
Mhm.
they would loop them back to you anyway, right? Because you are their
Yes, if it's for all the schools, but if a business wants to call and say, hey, I just want to help this school, they'll get them to their PTO or boosters or volunteer group.
Got it. Okay.
But we love to hear a business or an organization or an individual call us and go, hey, I want to help my neighborhood school. That's my capacity. That's what I can do. We will help them navigate through that. But that relationship becomes between the organization, the school, or the individual. I don't need to, help navigate through that. I'm all about introductions and connecting. And that's what we do. And we really want the community to be connected to all the schools, because it's how we make great schools and great communities.
Right.
Absolutely. Well, your passion sure shines through as you're talking about everything that you do here.
Love it.
Yes, you can tell that you're in a great space and you love what you do,
Yes.
and you're a huge asset to our school district out here for sure. So thank you for everything that you do. I can't even imagine a day in the life of you, but it sounds
I love it.
yes, sounds amazing, and we're happy to have you in our school district and helping to serve the Carbon Valley area for sure.
Absolutely. And Carbon Valley is a great community, and whatever I can do to help get the community connected and help our schools, that's what I do.
Awesome, love it. Should we do some rapid fire questions to get to know Michelle?
Yeah, we should.
Right,
Yeah, we
let's do
should.
it.
All right. Are you a podcast listener or a book reader?
Oh, book reader.
Ooh, what's your favorite book you've read recently?
Oh my gosh. I'm in the middle of a fiction Outlander. I hadn't read it in a long time, so I'm redoing that one.
Is that the one that's on Netflix also?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. I watched the series. It's awesome.
Yeah. Nonfiction, I listen to a lot of development, leadership, things like that. I went back to school a couple of years ago, so I was reading a lot.
Fair enough. Where's one of your favorite places to eat out here in the Carbon Valley?
Oh my gosh, well, Peppers is always fun. That's a good one. That's another good place. I think Peppers might be my favorite when I come out here. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Prince or Michael Jackson?
Oh, Prince. Purple.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Where's your dream destination vacation?
Ooh, I just came back from a vacation in the Caribbean. I would like to go back to Spain, but I've been waiting to go to Greece for a while, so probably Greece.
That's a great choice.
Are you planning that?
I hope so. I just took my graduate on a family vacation to the Caribbean, so I'm hoping my next graduate will say, let's pick Greece.
Oh, I like that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We'll just put a shout out to your next graduate that Greece
Yes!
is the destination of choice.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, that's too funny. What do you like to do in your spare time out here?
Oh my God! Well, I
If
love
you
meeting
have
with
spare time.
community members. I don't have a lot of spare time. I like to be busy, but I just had a graduating senior, so I didn't have a lot of spare time lately. So,
Your kids are very active. They are doing swimming and
oh my
piano
gosh.
lessons and running, and
They were both involved, and again, St. Vrain made so many opportunities for my kids. Sports, music. My older son was in jazz band. He was a student ambassador. He just took in all that he could. And then my second one is in marching band and swimming, tennis. Yeah, but again, seeing all that St. Vrain offers. Yeah.
Well, and
I'm also a team mom. Kendra, besides PTO. And
Oh, my
mom.
goodness.
I was a tennis
You
team
are
mom
Wonder Woman
and
for
cross
sure.
country mom and
Oh my
booster
gosh.
mom. Yes.
she is,
Yes.
yes.
I gotta step up my game now, Michelle.
Yeah. Well.
She just had a valedictorian.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's a
Oh,
big deal.
Thank you. Yeah, it was very exciting. It was fun having a student that was an athlete and did music for so many years and be valedictorian. It again, props to the schools. They want to develop leaders and community members and make sure that students are, following their passions and what they want to do. So
Absolutely.
it was fun. Yep. So the second one's got a tough go.
Don't give all the school all the credit. You're a pretty fantastic mom.
Oh, well, we believe in community. I will tell you all the community things I forced my kids to do. Somebody wrote a lot about it in his college application, so that
I'm
was
sure
fun.
that will bode well for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. That's
Well,
awesome.
involvement is the key. And again, if everybody would do a little, a lot would get done.
Yeah.
That
Absolutely.
is very
Yes.
true. That is very
Love it.
true.
And then we have community people like you that want to be involved, want to share how great the community is. I mean, that in of itself is giving back to the community. Just what you're doing, you're giving voice to people, and you guys do a lot in the community, and we're very fortunate.
Well, we live in a great community, so we want to just raise it up. Raise it up. That's what we got to do. So
Absolutely.
anyway.
This is so fun. Are we gonna sing or anything, or turn on the radio?
Yeah, you should
do
sing.
some Adele,
Yeah.
or Christina Aguilera.
you should start singing, Michelle.
No.
Yeah.
I don't sing.
That's awesome.
No. This was great.
Well, everyone, thank you for joining us for another episode of Your Road to Home. We sure do appreciate your time. Just remember, your home is not just a place that you live, it's the community that you love. So love where you live. Bye for now.
Bye.
Love it.